Hello ASIC fans. Um, this is the follow-up video for the killer. How to insert the killer in the CM tanks and how to refill and how to control the liquid control and etc. You will see right now. First of all, I must take the rest of the liquid out. As you remember, I will say the upper cap will go easy up and in, and that is now right now ready. Now I will take the diver out. And I will use the XL glasses, 45 ml, and the length height on this short one. I will take on. As you remember, I said the down cap is always tighter, so they come always down. So now I take the killer and I screw the 510 adapter and liquid control gently to the point it doesn't go more to screw, and let gently. That's it. Now I will take the base from the down part there. The O-rings are tighter. Push it like this. I take the big glasses and now I will refill this. Not yet. I will use the straight column drip tip 25 millimeters. Now I put the upper cap down. Now I press the killer down to the point I have enough room to refill, like this. But first of all, insert always the drip tip. Now I push it again down. About this, you see that This room we need it to make the under pressure in the tank working. So I will push the atomizer back like this. Now it's closed. I will try to show you exactly what I mean. Alright, we have a great picture at this point, and now if I am lucky you see some bubbles. 1, 2, so it's not easy. You see you have seen these bubbles come out. Now I unscrew down and I got some contact and we see the bubbles again. Alright, if I suck it hard, that means that the setup is properly and it's right, just bang on. If you make this and you don't see bubbles, that means the setup is not right. You must do it again. So now let's take a whip. Yes, 3 volts. Let's take a look of the ohms. So now it's 1.6 ohms, and this is the ohms are not working correct on the killer. That means that the ohms are non-stop pending. At the beginning, for example, you have a 1.0 coil. After an hour you have maybe a 2 ohm coil. So but I know, because I've measured with the multimeter, I know it's a 1.3 ohm coil. So the reason is this adapter must be very good cleaned. Like the bronze part, there is some oxidation on this part, and because of these oxidations the ohms are always pending. On the beginning he will give you maybe for 1-2 days a fixed ohm number of 1.5, 1.8, 2.1 ohms. After 2 days, if you check again the ohms, then you will have a ohm coil like 4.5 ohms or 5 ohm coils. Why? Yeah, the reason is because these small parts, they call it liquid control and 510 adapter, is um, is is after working time he takes some oxidations, some black marks, so be sure you clean always properly after every each new wick setting, new coil setting. So make sure that this part is always totally clean, so you don't have the openings. As you see, it's working just fine. Maybe so I must use some more power. Okay, it's enough. 3.7. See that? Now of the beginning you have maybe to make some troubleshoot. So troubleshoot, close and open again. So I am seeing now I have some problems, maybe, but I don't think so. No, bubble is coming out, it's okay. It's a new week. They will perform better after half hour. So once is this difficult setting done for the killer, you have maybe 4 or 5 days fun to vape it, and then you must change the wick again. So take your time in the settings, do it well, then he will working well and he will performing well, and he give a nice vaping experience. The only not fun on the killer is about the setting time. This is not an atomizer you can just fix it in 5 minutes. It's impossible. Now you look the bubbles, or not looking the bubbles. So I will try to show the bubbles. I hunted the bubbles. So it's a very dark liquid. So you see how much I have opened the liquid control. So now I make again the bubble check. So I pull it out. Okay, now that means the wick are full, so that but I hope you have understand what I mean about with the setting with the killer. If you pull up and you don't see bubbles, then you know your setting is not good. So now I make sure my setting is properly. That's why I'm looking so hard and I'm hunting the bubbles. There comes bubbles out. I have seen it. Now you see, I'm too late. The bubbles are faster than me. So I will stop to hunt the bubbles. That's no big fun for me, and I think the same is for you. So what you like to see, the bubbles or the atomizer and vaping action? So I like more to see the atomizer and vaping action. But the most issue on the killer is this setting. So that's why I pull the ceramic about 2-3 millimeter more up side. So I can't well explain in English. So I take it just about 2-3 millimeters up, and it's okay to have the special room inside the base of the ceramic and the center pin, and the wicks have enough air to suck the liquid. So if you have pressed it totally down the ceramic, you don't have these benefits. And as you see, now the bubble is again loose. Now I will check again the ohms. Now it's a 1.4 and 1.5. So don't worry if you know your coil is 1.5 ohms and after a day you measure your ohms and you see a 3 ohm coil. This is not the coil, that is the adapter only. Only this part must be cleaned. So that's all the tricky box about the killer. I call it so because there are many things to know about it. I can't say like this because on the beginning I don't know all these things. I have buy it on the first day, is vaping like a champ. After I try to make a new wick and a new coil, is not vaping like a champ, is vaping like a old granny. That means not vaping, only burn taste. And I was so angry. After 2 days I make a new wick and a new coil wrapping, new setting, and the killer don't like me again. It's not working. So, and I pull it and I pull it and I pull it, no bubbles, only burn taste. I was freaked out. Man, what I'm doing wrong, I can't believe that. Why is not working fine? 1 week again later I make a new setup and again the same mistake. So then after 1 month I'm sitting, I make the coils again, I make the wicks again, and then I see the issue with the sitting on the wicks and the room inside the base and the center pin. And I think, and I say to me, man, take the ceramic about 2-3 ml upwards and make a test. So I make this trick with the ceramic. I pull it up about 2-3 millimeters. I have closed it correctly, I have setting up correctly. Then I have refill in this tank and I see it's walking like a champ, like a magic bomb. Then I see, my friend, there are you. Now you don't have issues. So I found the trick for me. Now I don't have the difficult like the beginning, on the first weeks, on the first month. And believe me, I have sitting many hours to find out this. And don't forget, wrap the coils as tight you can, but not too tight to make a damage on the silica wick, but very tight enough. You have seen how tight I wrap the coils. On the follow video, as I talked before, the next coming follow video is for the diver. The diver doesn't take so long time, and only to make the wire, the combination of non-resistance and resistance wire, this takes time. So now I have talked about the killer maybe 1.5 hours in English, so then I am tired. You see it's not working. I make it for you now a long wiping, chain wiping. As you see, no burn taste, no nothing. So I am happy, and I hope you are happy too, and I will say thanks for watching, and bye bye.